Edinburgh ground. Hello, this is Iberia 8744.
Iberia 8744, pass the message.
Hi sir, we are on stand 1, flight plan to Dublin, we are ready to copy.
Iberia 8744, thank you, clear to Dublin, go on 1 Delta, squawk 7021.
Clear to Dublin via Go on 1 Delta departure 7021, squawk again for Iberia 8744.
Read back is correct.
And Edinburgh ground, hello again, Lufthansa 8, Uniform Papa, we now have Sierra 1012, 321 Neo, on stand 10, IFR down to Frankfurt, please.
Lufthansa Uniform Papa, thank you, cleared to Frankfurt via the Go on 1 Delta, squawk 1152.
Cleared down to Frankfurt, go down 1 Delta, 1152 for the box, Lufthansa 8, Uniform Papa.
Uniform Papa, read back is correct.
Edinburgh ground, Kilo 256 is with you on stand 25, 737-600 with information Sierra, request IFR to Schiphol.
256, good afternoon to you, clear to Amsterdam, go on 1 Delta, squawk 2273.
Clear to Amsterdam, Gotham 1 Delta departure, squawk 2273, Hero 256.
256, read back correct.
Edinburgh ground, good evening, Ryanair 817 at the gate number 2, with information here on board, request IFR clearance, please.
Ryanair 817, hello to you, clear to Dublin, go on 1 Delta, squawk 1074.
Clear to Dublin via Gotham 1 Delta departure, squawk 1074, Ryanair 817.
Ryanair 817, read back correct. 3007, contact Scottish Control 134775, bye-bye.
Scottish Control 134775, bye-bye, Rocket 07.
Edinburgh ground, good evening, Seabird 62 Romeo type A320 stand number 2, request clearance to Frankfurt with Sierra QNH 1012.
Seabird 62 Romeo, please resend your flight plan.
Edinburgh ground, good evening, World Express 213 at stand 210, we're A737 800 with information Sierra, request for clearance to East Midlands, please.
World Express 213, hello to you, cleared to East Midlands, go on 1 Delta, squawk 5570.
Clear to East Midlands via the Gosling 1 Delta departure, squawk 5570, World Express 213.
213, route back correct.
Ground, Iberia 744, we are ready for push and start.
Iberia 744, push and start through, face north.
Push and start approved, facing north, Iberia 744.
Ground low, Ryanair 1 Papa Kilo, just vacated 06.
Ryanair 1 Papa Kilo, good evening, taxi stand 11 via Foxtrot. Correction, Alpha and Foxtrot.
Stand 11 via Alpha and Foxtrot, Ryanair 1 Papa Kilo.
Edinburgh Ground, Seabird 62 Romeo, just refiled onto the correct call sign this time. Do you see my flight plan?
Seabird 62 Romeo, A firm, due to the current time, Tower's not available. Can you accept Gosling 1 Delta?
Yeah, Gosling 1 Delta is fine, Seabird 62 Romeo.
Okay, Seabird 60 Romeo, thank you. Cleared to Frankfurt, Gosling 1 Delta, squawk 2244.
Cleared Frankfurt, Gosling 1 Delta departure, squawk 2244, Seabird 62 Romeo.
Seabird 60 Romeo, readback is correct.
Edinburgh Ground, hello again, Shuttle 8 Bravo, stand 6, A320 Neo, information 0 on board, requesting Alpha clearance to Heathrow.
Shuttle 8 Bravo, hello again, clear to Heathrow, Gosling 1 Delta, squawk 5606.
So it goes 1 Delta departure, squawk 5606, Shuttle 8 Bravo.
Shuttle 8 Bravo, readback is correct.
Euro 256 is ready for push and start.
Euro 256, thank you, push and start through, face north.
Push and start through, face north, Euro 256.
Shuttle Charlie, runway vacated via Charlie 1.
Charlie, thank you. Contact Edinburgh Ground 121755, bye-bye.
121755, 8 Charlie, thank you.
Ryanair 8, Julia Echo, turn.
Edinburgh Ground, good evening, Charlie 8, Charlie 1.
Charlie 8 Charlie, good evening to you. Taxi to stand 07 via Alpha and Foxtrot.
07 via Alpha and Foxtrot, Charlie 8 Charlie.
Ground, good evening. Speedbird 117 A320, stand 9, information Sierra on board, requesting IFR to skip off.
Speedbird 117, hello, due to the current time of day, Tara's not available. Can you accept Ghost 1 Delta?
Roger, Speedbird 117, stand by. Speedbird 117, would that be routing Gotham, then Tala, then Haven?
Haven.
Yes, Speedbird 117, we can accept that.
Ground neighbor 874, ready for that.
Okay, 8744, thank you. Taxi to stand, correction, taxi to holding point Alpha 1 via Alpha.
Taxi to holding point Alpha 1 via Alpha, Emirates 744.
Speedbird 117, thank you. Taxi to Amsterdam, Ghost 1 Delta, Squawk 6245.
The fueling truck is on its way.
Amsterdam, Gotham 1 Delta departure, Squawk 6245, Speedbird 117.
Please don't load
117
aircraft
back is
until the
correct.
fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Ground hello, KLM 931. Self-handover, the area was a bit busy and I was just on short finals when tower logged on.
So 931, no problem at all. Welcome to Eddie. Taxi to stand 10 via Foxtrot.
Stand 10.
Hello everyone and a very warm welcome to another episode of Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. So today we are at Edinburgh and we're going over to the lovely Bergen Airport, Flesland Airport. Flight time's around 1 hour 30 minutes, so we've got 171 passengers. We just started the boarding procedure now. You can probably see hear the ATC in the background. We'll hopefully it's not too loud or too quiet. Feel free to just pop any comments with regards to that. So we're pretty much set up. We'll run you quickly through our flight plan for today. We'll just get that loaded up for you.
Passenger's bus is coming.
It could be there may be a slight amendment to the flight plan, depending on ATC restrictions.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
So they're just getting the tug connected. It's just one less thing to do before departure, and we'll go through the operational flight plan as well. Feel free to say hello in the comments.
Passengers boarding starting.
So then,
Departure check completed.
Here's our operational flight plan today. So we've got quite a low cost index. Call sign is EZY97 Tango. And today we're actually not in the 319, we're in the 321 for a little bit of a change. I've not flown the 320s, apologies, not the 321, we're in the 320. Not flown the 320 in quite a while, to be fair. Flown the 319 loads lately, so I thought we'd mix it up a little bit. Never flown to Flesland Airport before, so this will be a bit of an experience for all of us. So then our cruise flight level today is flight level 370, which you can see there. Fuel on board is 6 tons, like I say it's 424 miles. Got a runway 06 departure at Edinburgh, and then expecting runway 35 over at Flesland Airport. Currently on stand 1 Alpha here at Edinburgh, so with runway 06 is obviously in use, so we can expect taxi via Echo and Alpha full length departure. At the moment we're currently on the Grice 4 Delta standard instrument departure, so we'll make a left turn sort of over the bridges, the Queensway bridges. Initial climb is 6,000 feet. It may be with the poppers on the Go San Juan Delta departure. We'll just see what happens once we speak to ATC. And then as we depart out of Edinburgh, so we initially track north, sort of over towards Aberdeen, just over the corner of Aberdeen there, which you can see straight over the North Sea, and pretty much straight over to Bergen. So we've currently got ATC online and area controls online. With our arrival routes, it's a Modney or 2 Papa arrival that we're expecting. ILS Whiskey, runway 35, which we'll go through a little bit more detail once we get a little bit closer to the airport. Like I say, flight time's about 1 hour 30 minutes, so hopefully it should be quite a nice flight. Unfortunately, it's raining here at Edinburgh, which you can probably just about make out on the video. What we'll do is we will go over and speak to ground and see what our plan's going to be today, and then we'll get pushed back from stand. It is quite busy here at Edinburgh. There's quite a few aircraft about, and we currently have ground and tower online.
Speedbird 117, thank you. Pressure dive approved, face west.
Start approved, face west.
I'll just have a quick fiddle with the volume. I don't know what's going on with that aircraft that's in front of us. Seems to be flying. No idea what's going on with that. Edinburgh ground, good evening. Easy 97 Tango is with your stand 1 Alpha. Request a radio check, please.
Passengers boarding starting.
Easy 97 Tango, radio 5.
So that's good. I just need to do a quick fiddle with some settings, so just bear with me 2 seconds. Just do a couple fiddling with some settings. Because I've not done the 320 in so long.
Echo, good evening. Taxi. Just taxi initially hold Foxtrot 1 for me.
Taxi and stop Foxtrot 1, Ryanair A320 Echo.
Ryanair A320 Echo, your stand when instructed will be...
There we go. So, sorry about that, it's just one of the assignments was incorrect, and every time I open mic to ATC it was moving the camera view. We have also got some new camera views available, which you can't really see at the moment, over the engines and the wings, so we're going to try and integrate them in a little bit into our flights, especially during pushback and departure. But like I say, we're giving it a quick go with that. So the passengers are just boarding as we speak. Shouldn't be much longer before they're all on board, in fairness. So there's 170 odd of them, 108 on board at the moment, so... What we could do in the meantime, we could request our departure clearance, just so we know where we're going, and then we can make any changes that we need to. Apologies about the last video, if any of you have watched it from Stansted to Jersey, or was it Jersey to Stansted, one of the two. Oh, it's Jersey to Stansted, because I had an issue with the scenery at Stansted on arrival. So that scenery is from mini builds. Allegedly it is compatible with Microsoft Flights in 2024. There's been numerous complaints on there about that issue. So I thought maybe it's something I've done wrong with the scenery settings. I've cleared the scenery libraries out, reinstalled it, uninstalled it, reinstalled it again, and it made absolutely no difference. So unfortunately we've had to remove the Stansted scenery. In fairness, the default scenery is not too bad anyway. So I'm not too sure how we're going to go about that. So I would not recommend buying the Unibuild's Stansted scenery at the moment, not at least until there's been some sort of fix for it. I did notice it at another airport we flew to the other day, but where we're flying to at Flesland is default scenery. Obviously Edinburgh's not. Trying to think who this is made by, but this is obviously Payware scenery. But yeah, that's my advice to you. Like I say, feel free to say hello. We're just getting ourselves set up. Any questions, just pop them in the chat. And a shout out to one of our biggest subscribers, Gareth. We are getting more and more subscribers as the weeks go on, very slowly. But like I say, I do it for the enjoyment. And to be fair, I might as well film it. If I'm flying, I might as well just go with it. Anyway, so let's have a quick chat with ground and we'll see how we're going. I'm just going to turn down the PA volume a touch. Edinburgh ground, Easy 97 Tango is type A320 and stand 1 Alpha, requesting IFR clearance to Bergen Flesland Airport, please. Oh, we've been disconnected. That's no good. Right, we'll try again. It's probably because I've not been anywhere yet. Just let the system...
Right, Air 817, thank you. Behind the departing British Airways A320 from your right to left. Push and start will be approved, face north.
Push and start approved, facing north, Ryanair 817.
Shuttle 8 Bravo, ready for taxi.
Shuttle 8 Bravo, thank you. Taxi via Echo Alpha, hold Alpha 1.
Echo Alpha, hold Alpha 1, Shuttle 8 Bravo.
Right, Air 8 Juliet Echo, thank you. Continue taxi now, stand 09.
Continue taxi stand 09, Ryanair 8 Juliet Echo. I haven't seen the British Airways.
He's just ahead, no worries.
So then guys,
That's what the control light
we
for,
will
is it?
get our clearance in a
Exactly.
second once everything's sorted. Once there's a bit of a gap in the transmissions. Edinburgh ground, Easy 97 Tango is with you on stand 1 Alpha, a type Airbus A320, requesting IFR to Bergen Flesland Airport, please.
Easy 97 Tango, good evening to you. You are cleared to Bergen via the Grice 4 Delta, squawk 2723.
Cleared to Bergen, Grice 4 Delta departure 2723, Easy 97 Tango.
97 Tango, read back correct.
Wonderful.
Seabird 62 Romeo, ready for taxi.
Seabird 62 Romeo, thank you. Taxi Delta 1 via Alpha.
Delta 1 via Alpha, Seabird 62
2723.
Romeo, thanks.
So we got the departure that we planned, which is better than nothing. So fuel's on board, we'll pop seatbelts
213, thank you. Taxi to Delta 1 via Mike and Alpha.
Delta 1 via Mike and Alpha.
Hope all the volume's okay for everyone's 200. So
Seabird 60 Romeo, just
not
confirm,
too quiet, not
I've
too
got
loud.
runway 06 on the ATIS here, and that would mean taxiing to Alpha 1.
Seabird 62 Romeo, A firm. Did I not say Alpha 1?
I thought you said Delta 1, that's all.
I meant Alpha 1. Probably an old habit. Alpha 1.
Yeah, to me as well, taxi Alpha 1, Seabird 60 Romeo, thanks.
You're so used to saying Delta all the time, you know.
Yeah.
So then, cockpit preparation checklist. Gear pins covers are removed. Fuel quantity is 6 tons and 80 kilograms. Seatbelts on, it is, are set to nav and
Shuttle 8
Barrett
Bravo, contact Tower now
1012.
118.705, bye-bye.
Tower
I think we're just waiting for the rest of the baggage. Oh no, everything's ready and raring to go. So we're a little bit early, about 15 minutes earlier than we should have been. However, it's not a big issue, we can deal with that quite happily.
World Express 213, just to confirm that's Alpha 1 via our Mike and Alpha.
So before start checklist, spark brake is set. Takeoff speeds and thrust takeoff speeds is 138, 138 and 141. Flex to temp is 64. Windows and doors, beacon is on.
Take care, bye-bye.
And just get the wing lights on as well.
Emirates 2 Alpha Yankee, good evening to you. Taxi...
We'll get the AP started.
Straight ahead, just hold initially at Alpha 17.
Just going to turn the ATC volume down a touch. I do find it a little bit difficult trying to get the right volume ready for it because a lot of the time they're either too quiet or too loud. There's nothing really in between with it all. So then, we're just going for the APU to start. Flaps open and just wait for that to rise. Then we will ask for our pushback. We have got an aircraft, I think, to our left side. I can't quite see it on here.
285, advance 106, request push start.
Coming in 285, thank you. From push start as approved, face north.
Push start approved, face north, Scandinavian 25.
We may do the return flight. We'll see how we feel once we get the other end. But we may do a return flight. Either we'll do it as a separate stream. I'm not quite sure, but we'll let you know a little bit more towards the end of this flight.
Seabird 62 Romeo, contact the tower 118.705. Goodbye.
So AP is unavailable. External power can come off.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
Oh, okay. So that's a little bit of a different procedure. Didn't realise it's that cold. It's less than 10 degrees, which I think is the rationale behind. So it's packed off departure. Edinburgh ground, Easy 97 Tango is ready for push and start, stand 1 Alpha.
Easy 97 Tango, thank you. Push and start is approved, face north.
Push start approved, facing north, Easy 97 Tango. So then, let's get ready to push. Just get GSX to do its thing. No, we don't need de-icing.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
One nose left tail to the right.
Release parking brakes.
Brakes released, you clear to push.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
So then, get push back from stand. Hopefully it doesn't push us into anything. Let's just see how we go. I won't really say it's icing conditions, but there we go. A little bit wet maybe. So there's a runner to our left. So we'll just check the pitch trim set. Flaps 1. Busy here at Edinburgh this evening. A little bit hazy. Sunny and hazy is probably how I'd describe it. Like I say, we're just waiting for this engine start, so I believe performance is down 0.6.
Edinburgh ground, request taxi, Ryanair
set parking brakes.
Brakes set, starting engine 2.
Thank you, taxi to Alpha 1 via Alpha.
Alpha 1 via Alpha, Ryanair 817.
Wow, I bet my tail's not far off. Not far off.
Correction, World Express 213, contact tower 118.705. Bye-bye.
Unlocking gear.
Loving the winglets on it as well, to be fair.
Right.
It's, the sharklets. That's engine 2 start.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
Flight control check. All left. All right. Neutral. Pull up. Pull down. Neutral. Rudder. All left. All right. Neutral. Check the spoilers out as well, make sure they're all working as they should be. Engine 1 is start.
285 request taxi.
Scandinavian 285, taxi to Alpha 1 via Alpha.
Taxi to Alpha 1 via Alpha, Scandinavian 285.
Maybe you can come off. Taxi lights. So we'll request taxi in a second. We'll just do the after start. After start checklist. Anti-ice not required. Ecam status is checked. Pitch trim is 0.6 down, and rudder trim neutral. So we'll start on the taxi out in a second. AP still available. We'll just quickly sweep the tower and sorry, ground. Just make sure we have also got tower frequency tuned in. So 11705. That's fine. Edinburgh grounding. Easy 97 Tango is ready for taxi.
Easy 97 Tango, taxi Alpha 1 via Alpha.
Alpha 1 by Alpha, Easy 97 Tango. Technically speaking, it should be via Echo and Alpha. However, because I've flown from here quite a few times, obviously we are fully aware of what that means. So a little bit of thrust and we'll start rolling. So taxi checklist, flight control set, flap setting, config 1 plus
contact tower 18705. Bye-bye.
Radar, predictive wind shear system is on and auto. Engine base locked on norm and ECAM memory take off.
817 contact Eddie Tower 18705. Bye-bye.
11 wait, decimal 705. Thank you for the control. Thank you. Bye bye. And Airline is right.
Brake check. Pressure 0. Bring thrust right back. So let's go out of hazy Edinburgh. There's a little bit of sun coming through there. A little bit of sun. So Echo 2, we're at.
And ground, good evening, shuttle 49 Lima.
Just check on the right side, there's a bit of a hot spot here for issues. Wonderful.
Shot 49 Lima, hello, taxi 2 stand 04 via Echo.
Stand 04 via Echo, shuttle 49 Lima.
Always does it, every time. Every time I'm near to a turn, they will always request the cabin secure. The cabin's ready. Hello, flight deck.
Hello, that's cabin secure for takeoff.
Wonderful. So, cabin secure. Let's just disconnect the nose wheel steering because
ground ET 145. Is that open swing?
EG 145, hello to you. Taxi 2 stands 17 via Lima.
don't know why the nose wheel steering's not quite right, but usually you can disconnect the pedals from. There's a config issue there with the nose wheel steering, but it's okay. Nothing that we can't deal with.
EV97 Tango, contact Eddie Tower 118.705. Bye-bye.
118.705, EV97 Tango. One 134.775.
Let's take off from right there. Leave it 117.
Edinburgh Tower, Easy 97 Tango is with you, Alpha 8.
Easy 97 Tango, Manchester, approaching Edinburgh Tower, I believe.
Just need to turn up
Edinburgh
his...
Tower, Ryanair 817 with you on Alpha 5.
I think there's just a config issue here, so we'll just try and quickly change that.
Ryanair 817 Edinburgh Tower, good evening.
Wonderful, right, there we go. That shouldn't change anything. Oh.
Continuing approach with 684.
There we go, that's a little bit more like it. The only problem with switching aircraft sometimes sometimes the configs are not quite right. Just need to up the volume slightly.
Tower, good evening, it's KLM 9032.
So we'll just stop here. So number 4 for departure. They've got another aircraft behind us, I believe, as well.
060 degrees, 12 knots, close for takeoff.
Runway 06 cleared for takeoff, Seabird 62 Romeo, thanks.
KLM 932, Edinburgh Tower, good evening, that's the message.
Good evening, KLM 9032, parked at stand number 10, Boeing 737-800, copied information Sierra, request clearance to Amsterdam.
KLM 9032, cleared to Amsterdam, Tower 6 Delta departure, squawk 7345.
Cleared to Amsterdam via the Teller 6 Delta departure in the squawk 7345, KLM 9032.
KLM 9032, correct. Break World Express 213 behind the landing Swiss A320 at 4 miles via Alpha 1, line up runway 06 behind.
Still very quiet, isn't
Line
it?
up and wait after the landing A320 World Express 213.
With 684 with team runway 06, clear to land, surface wind 060 degrees, 12 knots.
Let's land runway 06, Swiss 684.
Seabird 62 Romeo, contact Scottish Control 134.775, bye-bye.
Scottish Control 134.775, Seabird 60 Romeo, thanks, bye.
So we'll be packed off departure. We'll go through that in a second. Just waiting for this aircraft to land at the moment. Hopefully we'll get to see this aircraft land just before we depart. There's the Swiss. Can't see the landing gear, but sometimes the VAT Summit does that. So the other aircraft will probably line up, I guess, now. Let's have a quick look, see if he's lining up yet. Which will mean we can start proceeding. There's another aircraft on the approach as well, so we'll be waiting just for him to get clear, and then the World Express will be disappearing as well. It's just turning off now, so he should get his takeoff clearance in a second. It's like a 737.
Edinburgh Tower, Swiss 684 Whiskey, vacated the route.
Squad Express 213, runway 06, surface wind 060 degrees, 12 knots, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 06, World Express 213.
Surface 684 Whiskey, taxi stand 20 via Lima Golf.
A little bit of a different
To
perspective.
stand 20 via Lima and Golf, Swiss 684 Whiskey.
Just want to make sure I don't crash into this other one. A little bit wet, the runway. Shouldn't be anything that we can't deal with.
KLM 932, request push and start, stand 10.
So guys, don't forget to say hello. We've got a couple of people on at the moment. Trying to get the channel a little bit bigger, so feel free to share it to other people and don't forget to comment on us as well.
KLM 932, request push and start.
KLM 932, apologies, stand 10, push and start, is approved, face west, QNH 1012.
Push start approved, facing to the west, just say again the QNH KLM 923.
KLM 9032, QNH 1012.
1012, KLM 932.
Shuttle CC7 on ILS for runway 7 main.
Shuttle 337, Edinburgh Tower, good evening, continue approach, runway 06, number 1, surface wind 060 degrees, 12 knots.
Just thanks very much, continue approach.
So this other aircraft should depart in front of us.
Canadian 285 via Alpha 1, line up, runway 06.
Line up runway 06 via Alpha 1, Scandinavian 25.
Squad Express 213, contact Scottish Control 134.775.
So that right now will start moving hopefully.
Scottish on 134.775, thank you for the ATC, right?
Well, a little bit off the centre line though.
Scandinavian 285, runway 06, cleared for takeoff, surface wind 060 degrees, 12 knots.
So we've already got the frequency tuned for
Scandinavian 25.
Scottish once we
right now,
sorted.
817 behind the landing, British Air, away 737 at 4 miles, via Alpha 1, line up, runway 06 behind.
After landing, line up and wait, Ryanair 817.
Shuttle 337, runway 06, cleared to land, surface wind 060 degrees, 12 knots.
Cleared to land, runway 06.
I don't know if you noticed the livery, you probably haven't actually.
Edinburgh, good evening. Tom J 771, Papa A320, 900, Sierra 1012.
The new Europa car logo on the side of it. And we've got that aircraft just coming into view now.
Tomjet 771, Papa Edinburgh Tower, good evening. An easy one and odd level, would you prefer in fact, are you able 230?
Hey, firm, followable 230 is fine. Tomjet 771, Papa.
Tomjet 771, Papa, thanks. Cleared to Manchester, Gotham 1 Delta, squawk 6034.
Great, Manchester, Gotham 1 Delta, squawk 6034. Tomjet 771, Papa.
Correct, break Scandinavian 285, contact Scottish Control 134.775, bye-bye.
Contact Scottish Control 134.775, Scandinavian 25, thank you very much.
Down he goes. So let's jump back into the cockpit. So he's going to move forward, so that means we can now proceed forward as well. Chances are we'll probably be having to wait for the next aircraft to
Shamrock 50 Echo, Edinburgh Tower, good evening. Continue approach runway 06, number 1, surface wind 060 degrees, 12 knots.
Right, number 1, continuing that approach for 50 Echo.
Good job we departed when we did, really, or else we'd have been a little bit on the late side. So, we'll just come to a stop just here somewhere. That's right.
Ryanair 817, runway 06, surface wind 060 degrees, 12 knots, close for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Ryanair 817.
Line up checklist, take a runway, confirm 06 for Alpha 1. TCAS TARA packs 1 and 2 both off.
Roger, taxi Alpha, hold Alpha 15 and expect stand 6.
Tomjet 771, Papa stand 15, request push and start.
Subject 771 Papa stand 15, push and start is approved, QNH 1012.
Push and start approved, QNH 1012, Tomjet 771 Papa.
KLM 932, request taxi.
KLM 932, taxi order point Alpha 1, runway 06, via Echo 1 and Alpha.
Alpha 1 holding point, runway 06 via Echo 1 and Alpha, KLM 932.
Ryanair 817, contact Scottish Control 134.775. Bye.
Just change it to
Change
6,000
to Scottish
feet.
Control, bye-bye, Ryanair 817.
ED 97 Tango via Alpha 1, line up runway 06, be ready, immediate departure.
Line up 06, immediate departure is 97 Tango. So he's going to get us in.
Shamrock 50 Echo, expect late landing clearance.
So we'll just get moving. We'll go straight for a rolling takeoff, hopefully.
ED 97 Tango, landing traffic 3.5 miles, runway 06, cleared immediate takeoff, surface wind 060 degrees, 13 knots.
Immediate takeoff 06, he's 97 Tango. So we'll just keep rolling, and we'll just get the thrust set. Takeoff. Manflex. 64 SRS runway, auto thrusters blue. Try and get ourselves on that centre line. Knots. Bit laggy today. E1.
337, taxi transit.
Rotate, positive climb.
Taxi transit.
Camera 50 Echo, clear to land.
Continue approach. Roger. Shamrock 50 Echo, runway 06, clear to land, surface wind 060 degrees, 13 knots.
We can land 06, Shamrock 50 Echo.
Top 0. Just climb, open climb. 91. Packs 1 and 2. Sim seems to be struggling a little bit today for some reason. He's a little bit on the laggy side.
Tango, contact Scottish Control 134.1775.
134.775 is 97 Tango, thanks to your service, mate. Scottish Low, Easy 97 Tango is on departure 06 from Edinburgh, passing 2,500.
Easy 97 Tango Scottish, good evening, climb now, flight level 250.
I'm now 250, Easy 97 Tango.
Speedbird 60 Romeo, climb, flight level 310.
Open climb, 250
Climb flight level
is
310, Seabird 62 Romeo.
Transponders can
Ryanair
disarm.
8427, when ready, descend flight level 80, level tartan.
Descend
Oh, it's a bit
flight
miserable
level
today.
80, level by tartan. Ryanair 8427.
And Ryanair 817, you can climb all the way up to flight level 220, there's no level restriction.
That's in 5,500.
Ryanair 817, you can climb all the way up to flight level 220, there is no level restriction.
Climb 220 without restrictions, Ryanair 817.
Get ready for standard in a second. Standard set. Wow, it's very nice sunshine at the moment. Bit of rain, bit of sun, bit of cloud, bit of everything. So everything seems stable. We'll turn the seatbelt signs off. Approaching 9,000. Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Feel free to say hello in the chat. Just off our departure, it was a little bit of a...
Scottish Control, it's King Air November 517 Charlie, Charlie, we're sent 12, Glasgow information, Charlie, clear.
November 517 Charlie, Charlie, Scottish, hello, I don't have a flight plan for you, can you maybe do file for me, please?
Oh, did you think this was my first day on that? One coming right at you.
Okay.
We'll just have a quick look at the weather on Navigraph just to see if there's any issues there. So there's a lot of rain where we are at the moment, but with regards to turbulence,
Julie Bravo, contact London Control 133.705, bye-bye. Julie Bravo, contact
we
London
may touch a little bit of
133.705,
turbulence on the way, but nothing drastic.
Julie Bravo, Scottish.
Not me.
Speedbird 60 Romeo, where are you inbound at the moment, please?
I'm inbound Untitled Uniform November Tango Alpha Lima, Seabird 62 Romeo.
And Speedbird 60 Romeo, who told you to go there?
Look, Seabird 60 Romeo.
No, Speedbird 60 Romeo, who told you to go to Untitled?
Oh, I got a direct to Agped, I thought, a few minutes ago, Seabird 60 Romeo.
No, you gave you direct in that time.
Oh, okay, that's my bad, I do apologise. I thought I heard Agped, Seabird 60 Romeo.
No worries, okay, we'll direct to Agped for a minute.
I passed Agped a while ago, so should I go now?
Okay, stop. Aircraft calling second.
KLM 932, good evening again, passing 4,500.
KLM 932, Scottish Control, hello again, climb now, flight level 250.
Climb flight level 250.
Clouds are looking lovely tonight, really, really lovely. So the guys, approximately we'll be on the ground.
Speedbird 62 Romeo, okay.
So at 9:15 we'll be on the ground. like I was saying about the stunts.
And November 517 Charlie Charlie, have your clearance when you're ready.
We're ready, 7 Charlie Charlie.
7 Charlie Charlie, clearance is Manchester on the elusive 1 Bravo departure, squawk 4451.
Yeah, like I said about the stunts and scenery, so it's nice scenery, don't get me wrong, but there's obviously an issue between the runway elevation and the taxiway elevation. It's not correct for some reason. I don't think it's an issue particularly with my sim. Without doing a whole reinstall of the sim, it's hard to tell.
Speedbird 60 Romeo, direct to Dolas.
Direct Dolas, Seabird 60 Romeo, and just to confirm, do you still want me to contact London 13370?
Not quite yet, climb flight level 370.
Okay, climb flight level 370, Seabird 60 Romeo.
So we're just over Perth at the moment. Like I say, and then we'll be going up towards Aberdeen. This is the next waypoint pretty much. And we're pretty much out over the open water and nothing really much more to say. Hopefully we'll see a few boats on the way over there. I've not flown to Bergen, well, I've never flown on live streams to Bergen at all. I've flown there I think maybe once before. So it'd be interesting. So I'm just going to quickly request an ATIS for Bergen Airport. Request an ATIS. We do believe there is still ATC there, so Echo November, Bravo Romeo, I think it is. Echo November, Bravo.
Speedbird 60 Romeo, contact London 133705.
Departure. London 133705, Seabird 60 Romeo. I do apologise for that.
No worries. Easy 97 Tango, climb flight level 370.
Then you climb 370, Easy 97 Tango.
KLM 932, direct NATEP.
370, open climb.
Direct NATEP, KLM 932.
So we'll have a good look at some ATIS. So information is Foxtrot currently, time 8250. ILS Whiskey approach, runway 35.
Hero 256, when ready, descend flight level
250.
When ready, descend flight level 250 by Brocan.
Environment clearance, classified data link, will contact the tower, 119. So it's currently 330 at 12 knots. QNX 1015. Just get the temperature. The temperature is currently 8, so it's very similar weather to here then. A dew point of 2 degrees Celsius. Chance I'll probably have to pop some engine anti-ice on just with the risk there of where we're flying to. Less than 10 degrees Celsius. And you're getting quite low to that point. So I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll go.
92, climb flight level 312.
Always go to the approach page and pop.
Flight level 310, KLM 932.
QNX 1015. 8 degrees Celsius. Wind is currently 330, so I quite often like putting it straight in, just makes it a little bit easier. And then if anything changes, you can do it on the way. So translation level 080. Have a quick look at the charts for the minimums. So minimums for depends on what category approach. So 374. Bravo. That's everything already there. And now we can sit here and have a quick look at the clouds.
Canada 25, leave my sector, nothing further, monitor advisory tonight.
So what we'll do is we'll pre-tune 122 decimal.
Sector, nothing further, monitor advisory tonight. World Express 213, contact London 133.705, good night.
133.705, thank you for the ATC.
Scandinavian 2, flight squash.
Yeah, go ahead.
Leaving my sector, monitor advisory, good night.
Good night, thank you very much.
Hopefully it'll be quite a nice flight across, to be fair.
The reason for that is you're way outside my sector at the moment, but I can't hear you slightly.
So initially what we'll do is we'll just follow the general flight plan.
King Air 7 Charlie push and start is approved to QNH to Glasgow 1011.
1011, push approved, 7 Charlie.
Good evening, Tomjet 771, Papa Ghost and 1 Delta departure, passing altitude 5,000 feet, climbing to 6,000.
Tomjet 771, Papa Scottish Control, good evening, climb now, flight level 230.
Climb now, flight level 230, Tomjet 771, Papa.
I'm quite looking forward to this trip, to be fair. Norway is one of the places I want to go to be quite honest. Considered going on a Norwegian cruise, not too sure about it though, if I'm honest. I feel like maybe flying out there and then just hopping between different places would be more beneficial. I don't really know. But if anyone's been on a Norwegian cruise, feel free to pop a comment in the chat or just direct message me through Discord. That's absolutely fine. I think it'll be quite... need a bit of info about cruises. I've never been on a cruise, so something a little bit different.
Okay.
Lovely clouds tonight, I must admit, they're absolutely stunning clouds. I'm hoping the sim will be a little bit more stable once we get the new sim update. Hopefully we'll manage the RAM situation a little bit better and the graphics card usage as well.
Heading 270 degrees, Ryanair Airport 37.
So we're just about at Aberdeen, about 20 miles from Aberdeen, and then we'll continue our approach pretty much all the way down. Had a look at the weather, there's nothing really that should cause us any turbulence. We're just hitting the edge of a turbulent zone. There's quite a few rain clouds on.
Leave my sector and nothing further monitored flight today. Good night.
Hunter Uniform, thank you for your control.
We're going to be leaving his sector very shortly in about another 15 minutes. Well, 15 miles, sorry.
When you are ready, descend flight level 2.
Probably another 5 minutes of controlled airspace, and then we'll be on our own over the ocean.
KLM 932, request AFK for 3 minutes, just a quick bathroom break.
Yeah, that's fine. Give me a call back.
Thanks, call you back.
Easy 97 Tango, nothing further, monitor advisory, have a good flight, bye-bye.
Over to advisory 122, Deathplate, Easy 97 Tango, bye. There we go, we're over to advisory. So as like I say, feel free to say hello. We're just virtually at our cruise level now. We'll see if Gareth joins us tonight. He said he might be able to make tonight's stream, but if he could be a little bit busy as well. Clouds are looking stunning though, I must admit. Like I say, it's going to be dark and we'll piss back the time we get there, I would imagine. Having said that, it tends to set a little bit later further north we go. So I guess we'll see. Hopefully we'll get the Phoenix update out soon as well. I don't think it's going to be much longer before the Phoenix update does come out. Oh, let's see what it's looking like out here. Sounds very noisy in here with the wing view. Don't know what it's like over the other wing. We can have a look, can't we? A little bit of moisture on the windows. That's what I mean with Phoenix, how detailed everything is. There's even moisture showing on the windows. Hope everyone's well and everything's all good with you guys. What's going on in the cockpit, in the cabin? Should we have a look? No passengers in there at the minute, but I bet if I go back into fish, there we go. A few people milling about in the cabin there. Should we don't jump out? Yeah, everyone's reading some magazines and enjoying the flight, hopefully. Even down to the seatbelt signs working there. That's what always amazes me, that even I put the seatbelt signs on and everything works perfectly with the Phoenix. And I think that's something with the difference between the FS Labs A320, although it's very, very good. They don't have the best of reputations because of the issues of scamming people and basically putting dodgy software on people's computers, so I think they've lost the trust in that respect, whereas Phoenix, they've always been honest, always been open about what they can achieve and what they can't achieve, and to be fair, they're even achieving things that they didn't think they could achieve, like the weather radar, for example, that will be coming in very soon. Obviously this is GSX induced, all the passengers come in from GSX. We never used to have this feature with any of the others, but it's still nice to see. Let's jump back over to the over wing view anyway. And there we go. Yeah, some lovely views out the window today though. Lovely, lovely views. Might be better looking over this wing, to be fair. So you can see the streams behind us. Should be quite nice as we start our descent down. Just clearing the master portion there. So we'll have a good look at our landing performance as well, just to see what sort of level of landing we need. So I'm going to put it as good, not necessarily dry, because it may not be dry. It's at 7 degrees. You can always request another 80 in fairness. Our landing weights, missioners. Okay, let's see what the landing weight's going to be for, so 63.1 0.3 or 0.4 actually. 63.4. So we can get away easily using automated low based on that, so that is what we shall do. There we are, we're over the open ocean now. Much to see really. Not many boats about that I can see at the moment. So I think we do have marine data turned off quite low, in fairness. Oh, so we got Scottish control again. 135530. They are covering a bit further north. 135530. Let's get that tuned in a minute. Scottish low is in 97 Tango, flight level 370.
Is in 97 Tango, Scottish, hello, roger.
So there's only going to be a short distance at the moment where we don't have any ATC, obviously that could all change.
Control, hello, visibility 5, I can see how do you with me?
595, my radio was broken, now I think the call from the shore.
Delta 5 at Delta, thank you, score 4131.
4131, Delta 5 at Delta.
Radar 817 Scottish.
Ryanair 817.
Radar 817, when ready, descend flight level 160, should be level 5, Lima.
When ready, descend flight level 160, Ryanair 817.
Nordic 60, my climb flight level 350 then.
350, Nordic 6 Mike.
And Nordic 36 Charlie Mike, just for my planning purposes, I want to check, are you able to level 350 at 10 miles before Tunbury, Tango Romeo November?
Can you just repeat, is it Tango Romeo November?
from 10 miles before Tango Romeo November.
I can try, but we said 350, and we can try Tango Romeo November.
Roger, no problem. Do what you can. If not, that's fine.
Yeah, we are pretty heavy, so we can try 350.
Scottish Control, good evening. FedEx 599 40, climbing flight level 270.
FedEx 59 Scottish Control, hello, Roger, squawk 7022, and the climb flight level 370.
Can you say again the squawk, please?
7022.
7022 and climb 370, FedEx 599.
Scottish Control, Ryanair 98 Kilo with fuel level 230.
Ryanair 98 Kilo, Scottish Control, hello, thank you. Tunso 1 Echo, arrival for Edinburgh.
What's everyone else up to this Easter? Anyone got any plans?
We're expecting
any flights and plans? Any other plans? I'm intrigued to know.
Scottish Control, good day. Scandinavian 285 at flight level 270.
Scandinavian 285, Scottish Control, hello, Roger.
Shuttle 4 Alpha, we're set up for runway 04 on the ILS. Are you able to confirm that runway?
Shuttle 4 Alpha, yeah, just about to go to your movie radar vectors for the ILS runway 04. Turn left heading 230 degrees.
Left heading 230 degrees, expect vectors for ILS 04. Thank you very much, Shuttle 4 Alpha.
So it's probably going to be dark by the time we start our descent. Unfortunately, I've never been to this airport before, so it could be a little bit interesting. I think we are going to request a certain stand on arrival. That is the plan.
Shuttle 4 Alpha, 7 left heading 210 degrees.
Heading 210 degrees, Shuttle 4 Alpha.
Shuttle 4 Alpha, correct, descent altitude 3,000 feet, East Belfast City, QNH 1006.
Descent 3,000. QNH 1006, Shuttle 4 Alpha.
We'll see what stand they give us, but it could be a little bit interesting with not having any payware scenery. The only thing it does always make me a little bit nervous about these sorts of flights, really. When you don't have payware scenery, you don't always know what to expect. It could be the jetways don't fully work. You just don't really know. But we'll see what happens when we get down on the ground. As long as the terrain is better than it was for Stansted, we'll be okay.
Right, 817, contact Shannon 134.260, bye-bye.
134.260, bye-bye, thank you, Ryanair 817.
Seabird 6 Bravo Lima, Scottish Control, good evening, Roger.
We probably won't have that long with this with the Scottish. There'll be a short period where we don't have any controlled airspace, and then we do actually have an approach controller, so...
Nordic 6 Charlie Mike, contact Scottish 134.775, bye-bye.
134.775, confirm, and we are plus the 3 approaching.
Thank you, yep, that's correct, 134.775.
Got about 80 miles till we start our descent.
However, it's easy.
Station calling for ready check, readability is far, well, not, I would say readability is 4.
Alpha Lima, how's the radio now?
November 45 Alpha Lima, thanks. Much better now, so readability 5, level 2.
How are we all doing this evening? Hope we're all well. Thanks for joining us. Fairly short flight over to Bergen Airport. It's also known as Flesland Airport.
That will be with the other Scottish controller, 134.775.
134.775, I tried calling but couldn't get a frequency, and I'll try again. Thank you very much.
No problem. Shuttle 4 Alpha, turn right heading 300 degrees, space lag.
Turn right 300 degrees, Shuttle 4 Alpha.
Beautiful sunset coming into view. Let's have a look, see how it is over the wing. Or over the engine, it might be better actually. Looking very, very orange.
Scandinavian 285 Scottish. Go ahead. Scandinavian 285, position clone, Livery my airspace, Polaris offline, monitor Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
122.8, Scandinavian 285, thanks very much.
So we're about 50 miles now until we're ready for descent.
Roger, stand by.
We want to get to Mutiny. We want to be roughly around flight the 150. We'll show you the charts actually on the way in. So this is the inbound chart. So this Modney, this is where our initial descent is. Let's just try and show you a little bit better. So initially on the Bergen 058, it's recommending, it's saying around maximum height altitude is there, flight level 90.
Shuttle 4 Alpha, descent to 2,000 feet.
Current flight restriction there of flight level 90 by Bravo Romeo 727. Then we pretty much follow this routing round down the bottom of here. Don't know how much you can see of this routing, but we'll try and move the view up a little bit for you. It's always a difficult one to get in. Yeah, and then we basically follow this down into Rivet, 4,000 feet. Then from Rivet, it's pretty much a straight in approach. And we pretty much just go straight on the ILS for runway 35. And as you see here, this is some of the weather. There's a few weather fronts. Obviously, we've gone through most of the rainy weather. This is the turbulence on this side. Hopefully we haven't got any turbulence at the moment.
Contact Scottish Control 134.775.
Then once landed, 35 of you, expect to vacate right, probably at Alpha 5 or Alpha 4, and then we'll take a stand, probably on the, that's Terminal 2, it is between Terminal 1 and Terminal 2. We'll see whereabouts they send us.
Airline and Anticular, route direct cancel.
We can get away with using automated low. We've only got 185 miles left to run.
Apologies was back for 9 Sierra Kilo.
AFM, route direct cancel.
Roger, route direct cancel, thank you. 9 Sierra Kilo.
What we do is start preparing for a little bit of darkness, because obviously as we start descending we will get a little bit of darkness. Actually, turn the brightness down a little bit on the PFD. Just like this.
Shuttle 4 Alpha, turn right turn, heading 125. I'm going to take you across the localized and bring you in again from the south side.
Alpha, right heading 125, shuttle 4 Alpha.
Right at 0 Kilo, contact Scottish 134.775, bye-bye.
So once we get to B-Rep, that's when we'll be out of controlled airspace.
Can we get that again for 9 Sierra Kilo?
Contact Scottish Control 134.775.
134.775 for Ryan 9 Sierra Kilo, figure.
Any minute now we'll get passed back over to advisory 122.8. Probably should show you. There we go. Now you can see what's going on. Apologies about that, guys. Didn't really. Sometimes when I'm in with the sim, noticing between Streamlabs, it can be quite tricky to realise if I've hidden something or not. But at least I've realised fairly quickly this time. It's been times when it's been like 10 minutes before I've even realised.
Shuttle 4 Alpha, turn left turn, heading 320 degrees.
Left turn 320 degrees, shuttle 4 Alpha.
So we'll get our instructions very shortly, I would imagine. It's disconnected from the network for some reason. And that's reconnected me again. Does this sometimes, it can be a little bit unstable some days. So any second now, B-Rep, this is where we'll get passed across to different controlled airspace. Just make sure I'm connected properly, I should be.
Easyjet Tango, nothing further than monitor advisory 122.8. Good night.
Over to advisory 122.8, Easyjet Tango. Good night, buddy. So back over to advisory. So now we can start planning our approach. So in about 20 miles is when we're going to start our descent. So we've got ILS Whiskey enabled. Now I'll start looking at the Navigraph charts, which we've already kind of done, and also looking at VPilot. What we need to do now is start getting our approach frequencies in. So approach frequency is 121.000. So 121. I didn't realise you can have 000, but we'll find out in a second. .005 and 000. So that's ready and primed. Then we will have a tower frequency, no doubt, which we do. And then there may also be a ground frequency, but it probably won't show us that until we're a little bit closer. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy the new camera views. Hopefully a little bit better than previous. It's handy just when you're taxiing out mainly. It's quite nice when you're in flight though, because I can just, especially if you're over somewhere scenic, just leave it be, let it do its thing. Quite nice from the inside as well, though it's a little bit noisy and rumbly. To be fair, it is exactly how planes sound on the inside. They've got the audio bang on really to how it should be. So we'll prepare for our descent. So flight level 15,400. So we'll just go with 150. Keep it nice and round. We won't enable it just yet. We'll just go down to 20 miles and we can count it down a little bit. But it's not going to be long realistically. And we'll just go manage, to be honest, because it should be able to manage it. If we start nice and early, it'll be able to manage it for the Modney VOR. North Sea traffic is 97 Tango. Descending flight 150 inbound Modney. So managed. So just pop it in. We'll get the dot, and then it'll put us into descent mode. You watch the engines; they'll come spooling down slowly, and then we'll start our descent. We'll just double check it. Will take a few minutes to calculate where it thinks we'll be at for that descent. If we don't think we're going to achieve it, then obviously we can tailor that ourselves. So now we're getting contacted by the approach, so we can Bergen approach, Easy97 Tango.
Easy97 Tango, Flesland approach. Hello, good evening. Information Golf, expect ILS Whiskey 435, clear direct to Livery.
ILS Whiskey 3, Romeo 35 is information Golf, Easy97 Tango. I've got a feeling there was a descent. Let's see how we go. They'll soon tell us if we're in the wrong area. So we'll have a good look at Golf, just see what the local last QNH. To be fair, Golf was sure that was the latest anyway. I'll have a quick look anyway. So no, there's another ATIS in Sensor.
Easy97 Tango, descend flight level 200 and report indicated airspeed.
Flight level 200, Easy97 Tango.
Easy97 Tango, thank you. Report your indicated airspeed.
Apologies, say again, Easy97 Tango.
Easy97 Tango, report indicated airspeed.
Indicated airspeed is currently 270.
KLM 1171, report indicated airspeed.
Indicated speed 270, KLM 1171.
So Echo November Bravo Romeo.
Roger, speed 280 knots or greater to be number 1 signal.
Speed 280, greater KLM 1171.
Arrival, send. Just get the latest ATIS to make sure everything is. There's been no significant change. So because he's given us that restriction now to flight level 200.
457, descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1015.
6,000, QNH 115, 8 level 7.
So QNH 1015. Temperature is now 7 degrees. Winds.
Scandinavian 4196 at 3,400, climbing 6,000.
330 at 10.
Scandinavian 4196, less on approach, hello, identified, define, flight level 170, clear direct into.
Climb flight level 170, clear direct into Scandinavian 4196.
I'm going to turn the ATC volume at touch just because I struggle to understand him a little bit. Not got long to go, 113 miles, say 13 minutes past 9 local time, we should be there.
DC minus 7 Tango, speed 260.
Speed 260 knots, easy not 10 Tango.
Either 457, descend to 4,000 feet.
4,000.
So what we can do now we're on the approach frequency, we can also get in the tower frequency, which is 119 100, 119, 100. Just keep going. So that's all there, ready and prepped. We're starting to lose light now. Like I said, I think it's going to be pretty dark by the time we get on the ground.
Easy 97 Tango, confirm you are routing inbound Livery, initial approach fix, runway 35.
Apologies, route direct, Roma India, Victor India Papa.
Over.
Yep, now route direct, season 97 Tango.
Scandinavian 4196, unfortunately no further ATC available, monetary advice.
So rivet, direct rivet.
153, goodbye, never great, even Scandinavian 4196.
I must have misheard that during the initial, there was quite a lot of information there and he's a little bit difficult to understand as well. Like I said, we may just up the volume just so we can actually hear him properly. I know it does annoy some of you guys that it's very, very loud, but sometimes it's more helpful for me as well. So it's just trying to get that nice balance between the two. Obviously it's not much different flying the 320 to the 19. Just a little bit bigger, that's all. Got the sun in the background there. I don't know what we can see from the sides there, but not much really. Let's have a look over the other side. Very much, it's very, very similar, isn't it? So not very long. He's basically going to get us a straight in approach, in fairness, I think. But I think at Rivet we should be at roughly about 4,000 feet, so see how.
T-minus 7 Tango, descend flight level 100.
Descending flight level 100, easy 9 Tango. So 100 is set. We probably need to bring this back a bit.
Either 457, clear direct Nepal, correction Rivet.
Just need to watch that airspeed as well, make sure that doesn't creep up too much.
574 unbeatable, second. Zero 457 unreadable, second.
So we're just in descent phase now. We've got about 20 minutes probably till we're on the ground. Only got 49 miles left.
Descent to 6,000, QNH 1015, KLM 1171.
KLM 1171, speed 250 knots per greater.
250 knots per greater, KLM 1171.
And Lima Tango Sierra, request to 3,102.
Lima Tango Sierra, descend according to procedures.
Lima Tango Sierra.
So just bring a little bit of speed brake out just to control that airspeed a little bit.
Either 457, speed 250.
250 will be the 450.
KLM 1171, descend 4,000 feet via Igava, cleared ILS, runway 35, speed 220 knots until Igava.
Descend 4,000 feet.
18,000 feet.
Speed 220 until Igava, cleared ILS, runway 35, KLM 1171.
She's a very slight amount of speed brake.
1171, correction, speed 220 knots or greater until Igava.
220 or greater until Igava, KLM 1171.
So about 140 we'll decide to pop the seatbelt signs on and get secured for landing. We can just see Bergen coming into view over the left hand side.
Tango Sierra, leaving control airspace identification.
Just coming into view slightly. So we're starting to lose daylight quite significantly as well. We may do the return flight in fairness over to Edinburgh. What will probably happen is we'll probably turn the stream off for this one just so it saves properly, and then we'll do a return leg back to Edinburgh from Norway.
987 Tango, speed 250 knots.
250 knots, easy 97 Tango. Reducing speed 250.
457 via Livery, cleared ILS Whiskey runway 35, speed 220 knots or greater.
We've got 47 miles.
Cleared ILS 35 via Rivet, speed 250.
Speed 457, negative, speed 220 knots or greater until Livery.
220 greater, be 47.
And Lima Tango Sierra, request to...
just trying to make sure we achieve the 10,000 fairly quickly.
Lima Tango Sierra, there is no below ATC available. Remain this frequency for the traffic information.
Roger, Lima Tango Sierra.
140, let's see what signs can come on. We should get a further descent in a moment. So the airport we're going to is just sort of over this direction somewhere. Just get a bit of a view of it. Yeah, we know about the speed brake, that's fine.
And Lima Tango Sierra is going to be a touch and go.
Lima Tango Sierra, Roger, wind 330 degrees, 10 knots, no reported traffic, runway 32.
Reported traffic, runway 32, Lima Tango Sierra.
Lima Tango Sierra, report on the go, please.
So we've got a tiny touch of spoilers out, not much. See that wing wobbling
Lima Tango Sierra, report on the go.
Lima Tango Sierra, establish runway 32.
Lima Tango Sierra, Roger, report on the go.
Lima Tango Sierra. I don't quite know what that means.
So, 11,000
Lima Tango Sierra, stand by, I call you back. Break, KLM 1171, descend 3000.
Descend 3000, KLM 1171.
EC97 Tango, descend to 4000 feet, QNH 1015, speed 220 knots.
74,000 speed, 220 knots, and QNH 1015 is 97 Tango.
Lima Tango Sierra, I wanted to report when you have performed the touch and go and are in the air again, ready for
QNH
landing.
1015.
Roger, Lima.
Activate the landing system as well. And then we can pop flaps 1 out once we get to 220. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Feel free to say hello. We're just in our descent phase now. Hopefully it'll be a fairly nice landing. Not been there before, so we'll see what tricks Livery has in store, also known as Bergen. So flaps, we'll go flaps 1 out.
KLM 1171, contact Flesland Tower 119.1, goodbye.
Tower 119.1, KLM 1171, goodbye, thanks for the XC.
Flaps 1 set. Oh no.
EC97 Tango, we are RIVIP transition cleared, ILS Whiskey and 35.
Apologies, say again, EC97 Tango.
EC97 Tango, we are RIVIP transition cleared, ILS Whiskey and 35.
Cleared for the another transition and global runway 35 EC97 Tango. Sure, that's what he said.
And Lima Tango Sierra, after the touch and go, we request the vectoring for a new RMP approach.
Lima Tango Sierra, roger. Either 457, speed 160 knots until 4 miles, final due to traffic.
160 until 4.
3,000 line end, So it's a little bit wobbly. We've got a slight crosswind attacking us at the moment. We're below, obviously, below 100, so landing lights can come on. And we'll arm the spoilers as well. So approach checklist paragraph 1015 is set. Seatbelt on. Minimum set at 374. Water brake low, and engine mode selector is norm.
Either 457, contact Flesland approach, 1 cushion Flesland Tower, 119.1 and report assigned speed.
A little bit bouncy.
119.1 speed,
I love Norway, it's so pretty. All the different got another aircraft behind us as well. Probably need a little bit of spoilers in it because we're going to overspeed if we're not careful. It's just due to this wind. Hopefully in a second things will improve. Just try and reduce that speed again. We don't really want to.
97 Tango, speed 160 knots until 4 miles, final due to traffic.
160 until 4 is 97 Tango. .160 knots. We used a bit of spoilers just to try and bring that speed down a touch with the rate of descent. This will be the hard bit, so what we'll do is we'll just go for a bit of spoilers. Just see if we can get that under control. There we go. What we do is we'll arm the approach as well. Approach is armed AP1, AP2. And we can descend 3,000 now realistically. I'd say we do need really to get that speed down. No way of doing that really. So once with the glide slope is locked, that speed will come down quite quickly. So now the glide slope should go there you go, glide slope and lock start. So now the speed will come back very quickly. There you go, flaps 2. And now we can trade that off the spoilers, so we can basically remove the spoilers now out of the equation. That second stage of flaps makes quite a big difference, doesn't it? Given there's that nice long wing. And then obviously the runway we're coming into.
TC9 Tango, no further rate to T-speed restriction and contact Flesland Tower 119 investment 1, goodbye.
Got a tower 119 at 100, isn't it, Santiago?
Flesland, going up to Bravo and whiskey to stand 28.
Brothers Tower Easy 97 Tangos with you on the approach to runway 035.
Easy 97 Tango, Flesland Tower, well, continue approach number 2.
Continue approach number 2, Easy 97 Tango.
Bravo, whiskey stand 28, Bravo and whiskey to stand 29. Correction, stand 28.
Via Bravo and whiskey stand 28, KLM 1171.
So, flaps 3, get down.
KLM 1171, contact ground 1218 in London.
Watching that gear come down. Flaps full. So then, on the approach landing checklist, go around the altitude set at 3,000. Cabin crew and cabin is ready. Ecam member is not ready yet, but it will be in a second. We'll just make sure the approach is active and armed, which it is. Once we get to 4 miles, we can go to minimum approach speed. Checked. Landing checklist, landing no blue. Minimum approach speed. And there will be manual flight in a second. Manual flight.
Within Island 7 Tango, 340 degrees, take off, runway 35, clear to land.
Clear land 35, easy 9 Santiago.
This is 457, want to get run, contact ground 1218 to Mumbai.
119, Beetle 47.
So 1219 is set. Just make sure we're on that. On the approach properly. A little bit of a crosswind, very, very slight, nothing too drastic. Looks very pretty though, I must admit. So just bring the nose down a touch more. We cleared the land. got the landing zone, touchdown zone in sight.
500.
Stable.
100 above.
Let's just hold the nose.
400.
Bring the nose down again.
300. Minimum.
Continue.
200.
Flight slow.
Checked.
Flight slow.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Wow. That was very difficult to control, that was. Don't know why it's really, really laggy. Which is probably the issue. That was really, really laggy. Don't know why flight sim has been like this lately. So I'm like off taxi. 1-1.9 is in answer. Tango. Just come to a stop. Don't know why it really struggles like that. Got 64 gigabyte of RAM and it still really struggles. Doesn't always struggle though. That's what I don't get. Sometimes it's brilliant. Ground, good evening, this is 97 Tango is with you. Request to stand 46.
Easy 97 Tango Flesland ground, good evening, welcome to Flesland. Are you sure you want 4646 is a taxi outstand for turboprops only?
Okay, go for a standard choice, it's not a problem, it's 97 Tango.
Easy 97 Tango, okay, international aircrafts are at Terminal 2, so Yankee Golf and Mike stand 2-4.
Stand 2-4 via Yankee is in 97 Tango. 2-4. Ah, yeah. Tango Yankee Whiskey. Yeah, wonderful, that's fine. There we go. So, round to the right. Like I said, I've never flown here before, so it's always a experience when you land. I didn't realise that was for turboprop, so that's probably why we're not using them. So we'll stand 2-4. We'll see if GSX can set up for 2-4. This isn't flying, it's still. No, follow me, wonderful. There we go, right. So down with Yankee, and then stand 24, so Yankee then Whiskey. See how we get on there. So guys, thanks for joining us. Apologies for that landing. So the landing at itself felt alright. I don't know what it was, just once we touched down it seemed to swing left to right, and trying to control that was a bit of a nightmare. So whether that was just due to the game lagging and me inputting, I'm not quite sure, but
Flesland ground, go
after landing, radar
164 with the hotel. Request for 2 Værnes, please.
So laggy.
Nordic 164 Flesland ground, god kväll till dag. Clearance Værnes, interim to Delta departure, initial climb 6,000 feet, squawk 3422.
Cleared Værnes into to Delta departure 6,000 feet, squawk 3422. Nordic 164.
Nordic 164, read back correct.
I may have gone the wrong way somewhere, but we'll see. They say much. Problem is with the accents, it's quite difficult to understand, if I'm honest. and obviously the sim's really laggy, which is not great. It could just be the fact that we've not flown here before, why it's so laggy, obviously with the fact that it streams everything. And that is one of the reasons why I don't like streaming, because if you fly somewhere new, it hates it, absolutely hates it. So we're going to turn left here now. Well, no, not left here, sorry, next left. Stand 24 should be to our left side, obviously it's a little bit laggy in places. So now we're going to turn left here. Stand 24, wonderful. Near the one with the terminal building that's in the way. This is the problem, like with default scenery. So, like, for some reason I don't know why it's that like that, because that shouldn't be like that at all. Let's see what the marshaller says. Just follow the marshal instructions. There we go. Come on. Engine 2 and engine 1 can come off. Actually no, it can't. My bad, didn't start the APU. Oh, well. Alright, we'll connect to the ground power. We'll be connected in a second. Wait for ground power to kick in and then we'll
the boarding requested.
So apologies about that, guys. So after landing checklist, that's off parking checklist now.
And Nordic 16 forward, request push and start.
Hi Sean, how are you, mate? I don't know what's going on with the sim today. It's not playing ball, should we say. I've got the jetway in the aircraft somewhere for some reason. So yeah, that's where we're at today. So guys, thanks very much for watching this video. Apologies, the landing was very laggy. A lot laggier than we're certainly used to. It's usually pretty good, so I don't know why it's quite so laggy tonight. We'll have another look at the settings, make sure nothing's reset to default, because that seems to be something that's happening quite a lot lately. Like if there's any sort of software update, it seems to change all the settings, and it drives me absolutely insane. Thanks for joining us on this flight. Apologies, it was really laggy towards the end, so you'll see that 100% in the stream. And that caused us to do that left and right. However, the actual approach was quite nice and it seemed pretty decent. I thought we'd have quite a fairly decent landing, if I'm honest, if it wasn't so laggy on touchdown. Anyway, thanks for joining us, and we'll hopefully see you again in another video. If you've got any sort of questions for like tutorials or anything like that that you wish to put forward, feel free to ask. We are looking at doing a couple of like tutorial videos. One to how to clean your scenery cache out. However, that didn't help me in the Innybuilds problems. And also we may do a quick video on how to set up camera settings as well, like the different camera views. But anyway, thanks very much for watching, guys, and we will hopefully see you again in another video.